Ito po ang Phil Sports Arena sa Pasig City, ang venue ng PVL or Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. Ito na ba ang huling araw ng finals? Yan ang katanungan sa isipan ng marami na nanonood sa SNA Channel 23, SNA HD Channel 166 sa buong mundo via the Filipino Channel at sa #1 sports website sa buong bansa, sports.abs-cbn.com. At ang ating maglalaban, ito po ang game number 2. Take po sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports ang #1 seeded Water Defenders kontra sa #3 seeds Lady Warriors ang matutunghayan, at napakadami na pong tao sa loob ng ating venue anticipating a very tough match sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan na ito. At mayroon na nga po tayong third placer, ang Cool Smashers na kanina kontra sa Power Smashers. Hello po ulit at salamat sa panonood sa amin. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Ako po si Eric Tepan, kasama sa aking kaliwa, Coach Ronnie Magsanong.
Kasamang Eric, para kay Coach John Abella, composure at championship experience. Gusto sana nilang gamiting bala para matapos na itong serye at makuha yung kanilang unang kampiyonato sa Premier Volleyball League. Para naman kay Coach Roger Gorayev, yung mga bagong dekoradong manlalaro, sila Risa Sato, Gretzel Sortones, and of course Jasmine Abor, kasama si Jenny Kedi at Jeng Boli, ang siyang ipinapanalangin ni Coach Roger Gorayev na magising at saka kumbaga makapukpok ng husto para hindi makamit ng Lady Warriors yung kampiyonato ngayong araw na ito.
At nasa kaliwa naman po ni Coach Ronnie Magsanong, ang third member para buuin ang ating panel, si Angelique Manto. Angelique?
Hello Eric and Coach Ronnie. Day 21 na nga po ito na ating inaugural Reinforced Conference at umabot na tayo sa Day 2 ng finals natin dito sa PVL on ABS-CBN. Kapanapanabik yung match natin dahil crucial ito para sa koponan ng Water Defenders na gusto pang umabot ng Game 3. Samantalang ayaw yun mangyari na Lady Warriors dahil nasa kanila na yung Game 1 advantage dahil nanalo sila doon. Kahit natalo sila nung set 1 na nakabawi sila in the next 3 sets for them to gain the 1-0 advantage. At magiging magandang laro ito dahil battle of the bests ito. Dahil kanina nga yung awarding halos yung nasa kupunan ng Lady Warriors at Water Defenders sila yung nakatanggap ng award. So very exciting match ahead ito, Eric and Coach Ronnie.
At tulad na banggit ni Angelique, ni Coach Ronnie, halos nangalahati na itong finals natin. At ito na lang ang natitira, yung laban for the championship. Tingnan natin yung standings natin ngayon, kung nasaan yung dalawang koponan na maglalaban ngayon at nasaan ang Cool Smashers.
Tapos na po lahat ng kwento, pati ang pwesto sa pangatlong pagtatapos, yung third place finish na nakamit kanina lamang ng Cool Smashers laban sa Power Smashers. Ang kwento na lamang pong inaantay ay kung ang Lady Warriors ba mananalo na dito sa serye at magiging kampiyon, o may tutulak pa ba ng Water Defenders ang ating best of 3 series sa isang deciding match pagdating sa Huwebes.
Napakabigat na katanungan nasa isipan ng ating mga fans. Kung gusto niyo pong makisali sa aming usapan, #PVL on ABS-CBN lang po. Ngayon, alam natin na maraming mga fans ang parehong koponan na ito. Lahat ng players ay mga fans. Angelique, sino ba ang tututukan natin ngayon sa ating feature?
Nako, ang tututukan natin ngayon, Eric and Coach Ronnie, medyo matagal siya naging mag-isang import na Lady Warriors at walang iba yon kundi si Michelle Strizak from Cincinnati, Illinois. Naglaro siya para sa University of Illinois at nagkaroon ng stint sa Puerto Rico bago dumating dito sa Pilipinas para sa ligang PVL. Mga kapamilya, ano pa nga ba yung mga dapat nating malaman tungkol kay Michelle Strizak? Panoorin po natin ito.
Our guest players from the USA, number 4, Michelle Strizak.
Combination plays, Strizak. She's such a smart player.
Ngayong Reinforced Conference, matagumpay na nakabalik sa championship round ang Lady Warriors. Salamat sa all-around performance ng kanilang American reinforcement from Illinois na si Michelle Strizak. Parehong volleyball players ang mga magulang ni Michelle at sa kanila siya nakakuha ng inspirasyon upang maging isang ganap na player.
My parents played in like rec leagues and stuff, and I would go watch in my little stroller and just be happy just watching volleyball all the time. Well, I started playing club volleyball when I was 9, and then I went to a very good high school volleyball team, and that's where I really figured out how to play volleyball really well, and that's where I got recruited to go to the University of Illinois. I loved playing there. We had the best student section in the whole country, Spike Squad. They come to all of our games. Like, they would travel to California to watch us play.
The 6'1" star hitter grew up in Cincinnati, and after wrapping up her collegiate career, naglaro na si Michelle sa international leagues. Una sa Puerto Rico at ngayon dito sa Pilipinas kasama ng Lady Warriors sa PVL.
I graduated in December, and then I left for Puerto Rico at the beginning of January. And so I played for a season there, and then I came straight here.
Strizak, back row, cross court, yes!
It had a little rocky start. We didn't we didn't play right away, but then I've had so much fun, and I love my team. Right, we're amazing. They're all so kind, and we've really started to figure it out here at the end.
Strizak, back row.
Hindi naman nabigo ang kupunan ni Coach Abella sa consistent offensive power ni Michelle. She even scored a league-high 40 points sa kanilang game against the Philippine Air Force Lady Jet Spikers noong elimination round.
Every time I step on the court, I'm just so happy to be there, and I love competing. That's my favorite part about playing sports, is competing and figuring out a way to win. And I'm just really happy to be on the court and flying around everywhere. So, and the fans are amazing. I love all the support here.
Malayo man sa pamilya, dama ni Michelle ang suporta nila sa kanyang mga laban.
My parents were a little sad that I wasn't in the States anymore because they came to all of my games. They traveled all across the U.S. to come see me play, but it's amazing that they can watch like all of our games on TV. Like, they wake up at 4 in the morning to watch our games on the live stream, and that's been awesome. And my grandma watches too, and they all follow on Facebook and stuff, and they text me after every game like, good job, and stuff like that.
And now that she's living the dream of playing the sport that she loves while traveling around the world, gusto niyang iparating sa mga nangangarap na makarating sa pro ranks na ipagpatuloy lang ang passion at dedikasyon sa paglalaro ng volleyball.
Just to have fun and always try to get better. There's always something you can learn to do. I'm still learning so much of volleyball, and I've been playing for 20 years. Like, there's so much more to learn, and it's so much fun to be a part of a team sport where everyone is working together.
Alam niyo, Eric and Coach Ronnie, steady solid outputs yung ibinigay ni Michelle Strizak para sa kanyang koponan. Pero may secret siyang sinabi sa akin na
Ano yun?
kung may share ko lang, kumakain siya during the game ng power bar na fruit snack. So, lagi ko nga siyang inaabangan kung sumusubo na siya ng power bar fruit snacks niya. At mga kapamilya, yung mga ganong bagay, dito niyo po malalaman yan sa PVL. Kaya naman, i-tweet niyo lang kami kung gaano kayo ka-excited para sa match na ito. I-tweet niyo po kami sa @ABS-CBN Sports gamit ang ating official hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. Pwede nyo rin po kami i-follow sa aming Instagram account sa @ABS-CBN_sports gamit pa rin ang hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. And stay up to date on all things Premier Volleyball League. Punta lang po kayo sa #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com. And of course, meron pa rin tayong Ronda Cam kung saan yung mga viewers naman natin dito sa arena ang may tsansang magtanong sa mga paborito nilang players. And of course, the mobile photo booth will always be here para may chance naman kayo makapagpa-picture sa mga teams na pinupuntahan nyo talaga dito para manood. So, reasons talaga para manood dito sa PVL. Kung hindi ko umabot this conference, sa susunod na conference
lapit na.
naman.
July 1.
Yes.
Okay, kami po ay mag-break at ito po ay game number 2. Babalikan natin yung nangyari sa game number 1 sa pagitan ng Water Defenders at Lady Warriors dito lang sa SNA. Nagbabalik po ulit tayo sa Phil Sports Arena sa Pasig City. Protocol po sa pagitan ng number 1 team Water Defenders na nasa kanan po ng inyong screens. At ito po ang number 3 seeds na Lady Warriors na nakakuha ng game number 1. Isipin mo nga naman yun, yung number 3 seeds na kailangan pang lumaban sa quarterfinals, Coach Ronnie. Sila pa ang ngayon nakakuha ng game number 1 kontra sa diretso sa semifinals na team na Water Defenders. Magandang gabi po ulit sa inyo lahat. Eric Tipan kasama si Coach Ronnie Magsanok. Babalikan natin yung nangyari. Game number 1, hihimay-himayin natin ang maintindihan ng ating mga fans kung ano nangyari at paano makakabawi dito ang Water Defenders kontra sa Lady Warriors.
Dito sa unang laro ng serye sa finals, makikita natin itong team ng Water Defenders. Nakuha pa yung unang set. Subalit tatlong sunod-sunod na sets ang idinulsa ng Lady Warriors dahil nakuha bigla ni Crystal Rivers yung sigla. Nabasa niya yung laro at higit sa lahat, pinarusahan nila ang opensa ng Water Defenders. 4 na manlalaro para sa Lady Warriors. Sumatotal ay 66 out of the 98 total points. Crystal Rivers with 20, Strizak with 18, Pablo with 16, and Panaga with 12. Sa kabilang panig naman, dalawang players in double figures led by the 17 of Gretzel Soltones and the 16 points of Jeng Boli. Main difference sa laban na ito, aside from the fact na mayroong 77 points offense ang Lady Warriors at 62 naman ang Water Defenders, ay yung blocking para dito sa Lady Warriors. And as a whole, they brought down the offense ng Water Defenders to only about 29%. Jenny Keddy limited to only 8 points. And in a series such as this, ang mga reinforcements mo ay parang mga bato o anchor na tinatawag. Kinakailangan bumomba, kinakailangan mag-produce. And in that game 1, hindi nakapagpakita si Jenny Keddy. At sumobra naman ang pinakita ni Crystal Rivers at ang kabuuan ng Lady Warriors.
Diyan ka bibilib, kay Crystal
Husay
Rivers.
talaga.
First game and sa finals pa siya naglaro. This 4-time All-American ay nakatala nga tulad ng sinabi ng aking partner, 20 puntos sa game number 1 para tulungan ang Lady Warriors manalo despite the fact na naka plus 10 sila sa unforced errors, talaga namang binuhat sila sa balikat ni Crystal Rivers.
Unang laro ni Crystal Rivers pagkatapos dumaong sa ating bakuran noong May 7, matagal nag-antay, hindi nakapaglaro. Nabiyayaan just the other day ang 2016 Southeastern Conference Player of the Year, a 2-time MVP for the University of Alabama. Ang dating manlalaro ng Crimson Tide ended her career as the all-time leading scorer, scoring the most number of points, bringing home the most number of kills. But the best accomplishment for this young lady is overcoming a Hodgkin's lymphoma disease, which saw her undertook chemotherapy while playing and studying at the same time. A triumph of the human spirit, a perfect picture on what a student athlete is, yung template, yung prototype, and no doubt tayo'y mapalad na dito sa ating bakuran makikita natin at least for a week si Crystal Rivers sa kanyang husay, sa kanyang tapang at sa kanyang tangkang pagtulong para sa Lady Warriors makuha ang unang championship ng Premier Volleyball League.
Sabi nga niyang kanyang coach sa Crimson Tide, Crystal Rivers, tinalo lahat ng kalaban niya sa SEC Conference, tinalo ang Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yun ang pinakamabigat.
At tinapos din ang kanyang pag-aaral. Biology din ang kinuha
Mario
to. Nag-major to in biology. So hindi ganun kadali yung pinagdaanan ni Crystal Rivers. Just yun nga, tulad sinabi mo, Coach Ronnie, testament kung gaano katibay na tao si Crystal Rivers. At kanina nakausap siya ni Angelique Manto, tinanong siya kung anong feeling niya. First time maglaro, game number 1 pa ng finals at paano nila napipigilan na dumating pa to sa game number 3. Pakinggan natin yung interview.
So Crystal, last game it was your first game. So how was it? And especially it was during the finals.
It was a great experience. It took me a little bit to get adjusted. Just, playing with a new team and coming in and playing a game with a new team and in championships. But once I got adjusted, and just kind of like fed off of the team's energy, it was a great experience. It was a great win to get as well.
Definitely, and you were also the best player of the game, right? So now today is your game 2. So what do you need to do in order for the series to end today and there won't be any game 3?
I think just as a team, we have to be ready for the Water Defenders to come out strong. We have to be ready to reduce our errors and I think if we can pass well and if we're strong in our transition game, we'll do really well today. We can come home with the win.
So good luck today, Crystal. Balik sa inyo, Eric and Coach Ronnie.
Well, reduce those errors, sabi ni Crystal Rivers. Yun nga, plus 10
31
sila. 31 sa 21.
31 errors. Pero majority of those errors happened in the first set kung saan mabula sila, umalog-alog sila. But in the last 3 sets, ibang klase yung pinakita. Pero dramatic yung fourth set doon. Halos talo na sila doon sa fourth set but 4 straight points erased. A 2-set point advantage para sa Water Defenders at nakuha nga sa serye yung unang laro nila Crystal Rivers ang kabuuan ng Lady Warriors.
Well, para sa Lady Warriors, 4 na players ang nag-double digits. Para naman sa Water Defenders, 2 lang. At yung import nilang isa hindi pa pumuntos in double digits. Si Jeng Boli naka 16 points, 17 para kay Soltones, pero si Jen Keddy 8 lang ang naitala ng game number 1 at siguradong marami ang kailangan nila ipuntos ngayon at aasahan ng koponan para makalaban sila dito sa game number 2 at ma-extend to sa game number 3.
Itong si Jenny Keddy ang isa sa pinakamahusay na reinforcement sa hanay ng ating mga imports. At sa ating listahan, number 7 in scoring, 158 total points. Number 1 in blocks with 39 block points so far sa competition. Pero itong si Jeng Boli, the most awarded guest player in the history of the V-League with 13 awards. 6-time best scorer, 2-time conference MVP, 2-time finals MVP, 2 best attacker awards, and the only non-libero to bring home the best libero award in the history of the V-League.
So tingnan natin kung si Keddy, isa sa mga susi dito, Coach Ronnie, dahil si Boli nga nakita natin na naabot niya naman yung average niya. Si Jen Keddy, tingnan natin kung makakabalik siya dito at makakatulong siya sa water defenders.
I'm sure na pagkatapos ng larong yon, marami ang pumasok sa isip ni Jenny Keddy. Pero simple lang ang equation eh. She has to play harder, she has to do better if they are to live to fight another day dito sa serye sa best of 3.
Well, alamin natin kung anong balak nila Jeng Boli, kung paano nila itutuloy-tuloy yung pagpanalo kasi nga first set nanalo sila kontra sa Lady Warriors ng game number 1 tapos na-sweep na sila ng 2-3-4. At anong kailangan nila para ma-extend itong finals na to into game number 3? Nakausap kanina ni Jeng Boli si Angelique Manto.
So, Jeng, during game 1, you took the first set, but what do you think went wrong during the last 3 sets?
The last 3 sets, I think because of communicate inside the game and we not good in reception and passing from the first ball like that. That's why we lose in the last 3 sets.
So now, what do you need to do in order to equalize the series and for you to have game 3?
I really want to win this today. So we have game 3. We are practice about the game yesterday. We run a lot of the one we lose last game because we don't know the new player, where she play, how style, what she playing like that. But now we know. That's why we adjust for that. And today, let's see who. I hope the luck will be with us, our team. So we have third game. Thank you.
So good luck, Jeng, in your game later. Balik sa inyo, Eric and Coach Ronnie.
Thank you.
Kung isusuma total natin, sabi ni Jeng Boli, reception and passing papunta sa setter. At pangalawa, hindi nila na-scout sa game number 1 si Crystal Rivers. At ngayon, alam na daw nila kahit paano in 4 sets, nakakalaro na nila Coach Ronnie. At kahit paano siguro, mayroon na silang game plan kontra kay Crystal Rivers.
Wala nang element of surprise na tinatawag. At ngayon, no excuses na para dito sa water defenders dahil alam na nila kung anong sukatan ng pinakabagong reinforcement at alam na rin nila kung anong kinakailangan nilang gawin kung nais silang manatiling buhay dito sa ating serye, dito sa finals.
Well, tinutukan natin yung mga imports, tinutukan naman natin yung local players na siguradong pupuntos para sa kanilang respective team. Soltones naka-17 para sa water defenders at si Myla Pablo naman 16 points din, isa sa 4 na nag-double digits para sa Lady Warriors.
Myla Pablo, of course, ito mayong pangalawang import ng Lady Warriors for the longest time pagkatapos masaktan ni Edina Selimovic early in the competition. Right now, number 3 in scoring, number 3 in spike percentage, ang Tubong Tarlac, who is 23 years old, ay dating best spiker ng UAAP in season 75, dating best spiker sa ating V-League in 2013, Finals MVP in 2015, Finals MVP in 2016. Inaasang kakayod ng gusto para dito sa Lady Warriors. Sa kabilang panig naman, Retzel Soltones, 3-time NCAA MVP, last year's Open Conference MVP. Hindi nagkampiyon si NCAA, dating national player ngayon. Susubok, maitulak ang team ni Coach Jordan Gurayev. Makuha ang isang panalo para hindi pa mamaalam dito sa ating unang conference ng ating Premier Volleyball League.
Sa Twitter po, itag lang kami at ABS-CBN Sports, sa Instagram at ABS-CBN_sports. Huwag na huwag kakalimutan ang hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. At makinig din po kung gusto niyo ng live stream broadcast. Meron tayong 3 views doon. Net view, wide view at end zone view ang mapakinggan niyo po doon. Billy Capistrano at Ish Polvorosa, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL or PremierVolleyballLeague.com. Ayan po, si DJ Louie. Handa na po ba kayo? Set number 1 sa game number 2. Pagitan ng Lady Warriors at Water Defenders. Susunod na dito lang sa SNA.
Presenting our international officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Yul Benosa. Second referee, Mr. Jeff Lopez. And now, let us welcome the winners of Game 1 of the finals for the gold, our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. Let's start off with our team captain, number 12, Giselle C. At number 7, this conference's best middle blocker, Janette Panaga. At number 16, Siemens Desiree Dadang. Number 18, Myla Pablo. Our guest player from the USA, number 4, Michelle Striza. Our guest player from the USA, number 13, Crystal Rivers. Libero, and this conference's best libero, number 5, Melissa Gohing. Head coach, Mr. Romel Abella. Presenting their challengers, our Valley Purest Water Defenders. Their team captain, this season's best outside spiker, number 5, Gretchel Soltones. This conference's best setter, number 4, Jasmine Nabor. Number 9, Aiko Sweet Urdas. This season's best middle blocker, number 11, Risa Sato. Our guest player from Thailand, number 7, Jarensri Boli. And our guest player from the USA, number 8, Jennifer Keddy. Libero, number 6, Leslie Ann Pantone. Head coach, Mr. Roger Gorayed.
Ito po ang starting 6 ng Lady Warriors. Walang pagbabago para kay Coach John Abella. Ito po ang nagbigay sa kanya ng panalo sa game number 1. Pagkatapos matalo ng first set, sinunod-sunod nila ang Water Defenders. Ito naman po, sila Soltones. Mapapansin po ninyo na si Aiko Sweet Urdas nakabalik sa starting lineup. Naglaro din siya as part of the starting 6 nung game number 1, pero sa set number 1 lang. At set number 3, Myla Pablo, nabanggit natin, 16 points, Soltones 17 points. Malalaking puntos para sa biggest stars ng Premier Volleyball League, Coach Ronnie. At tingnan natin ngayon kung aangat ba to at ang kanilang mga imports. Parehong koponan para for the Lady Warriors makuha yung unang kampyonato ng PBL. O para naman sa Water Defenders, ma-extend to sa game number 3.
3 sets away ang Lady Warriors sa kanilang unang kampyonato sa ating Premier Volleyball League. Kila Coach Roger naman, 3 sets away para itulak ang serye sa decider. Pero Crystal Rivers delivers the first point down the line. Attack coming from Crystal Rivers. Primerong babantayan, primerong kumbaga tututukan ng depensa ng Water Defenders. Floor defense, net defense, kinakailangan mabantayan ng gusto. Yung napakahusay na scorer na napakahirap pigilan. Hindi lamang po dito sa Pilipinas, kundi sa USNCAA Division 1 competition.
And baka magtaka kayo, akala nyo is highly recruited si Crystal Rivers. Walk-on po yan. Naglakad dyan, papasok para mag-try out.
Try out po siya.
Kupunan, hindi po siya ganun kagalingan nung nagsimula. Pero dahil po sa ensayo, dahil na rin sa siguro skill na taglay niya, na kailangan lang ihasain, humusay. At ganito na po, kagaling talaga. Isang game pa lang, naka-20 na agad dito sa ating reinforced conference. Tapik doon ni Striza. Nagkabuhol-buhol si Boli at si Soltones. At makakalamang ang Lady Warriors 2-1 dito sa first set.
Meron ka ng Michelle Strizak, meron ka pang bagong Crystal Rivers. Pero huwag kalimutan, nandyan si Mylo Pablo. Nandyan si Janet Panaga. And of course, yung talinong ipinapamalas ni Giselle C. At ang ating bagong-bagong best libero na nabigyan ng dekorasyon na si Mel Gohing.
Jen Keddy, 8 points lang nung game number 1. Kahit na masakit yung balikat ng kanyang co-import na si Jeng Boli. Naka-18 pa para sa Water Defenders. Gano'ng kalaking bagay, Coach Ronnie, na nakikita natin ngayon, heavily taped pa rin yung right shoulder ni Jeng Boli. At sabi niya nga nung game number 1, talagang masakit daw yun. Actually, nung quarterfinals at eliminations, medyo gumagaling na daw yun. Isa bang factor yan dito sa ating finals at sa kanyang performance?
Sigurado yan. It's a handicap that she has learned to fight through. Alam niya that time is ticking, time is not on her side. Very few playing years left sa kanyang karera. The longest tenured guest player in the history of the B-League. Gusto niya, bigyan si Coach Roger ng isang kampyonato. Ang laki ng tiwala sa kanya. Gusto niyang ibalik yung tiwala at gusto niyang suklian yung kabaitan ng kanyang mga teammates sa Water Defenders.
Puntahan natin ngayon si Angelique Manto.
Good evening mga kapamilya na nanonood dito sa PVL on ABS-CBN. Alam nyo, Eric and Coach Ronnie, amidst the phrase, you can achieve what you want to achieve if you set your heart and mind to it, would perfectly fit Crystal Rivers' mindset sa buong buhay niya because amidst several bumps in the road, she is now the decorated player that she is. After missing out on several tryouts, as she finally got to play the game she initially loved watching daw. She is now playing volleyball for 7 years. Pero the most pivotal part of her life would be the time na na-diagnose daw siya ng Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. But just like what she told me, she believed that she can beat cancer and she successfully did. Sa katunayan, nagtitraining pa nga rin daw siya noon kahit na meron na siyang dinaramdam. Kahit na pangalawang laro niya pa lamang ito sa PBL, sabi nga niya, naalis niya na yung tensyon dun sa Game 1 and very excited siya to contribute to the team sa Game 2. And now she believes that the Lady Warriors would win, and let's trust her when she says that because she means it and she will make it happen. Eric and Coach Ronnie.
Salamat, Angelique. Sabi nga ni Coach Abella, as you see Keddy with a dump. Actually, hindi pa ako masyado na-impress kay Crystal Rivers. May alam kami na may ibubuga pa siya. We are expecting a few more surprises coming from her in the second game. So kung Water Defenders ka, medyo kakabahan ka sa words na yon ni Coach John Abella.
Pero sa ngayon, ano man yung husay na dala rito ng Crystal Rivers at yung pinamalas niyang sigla at galing sa Game 1, hindi pwedeng ma-intimidate ang Water Defenders kasi kung mangyayari yun, tapos na yung kalahati ng laban para sa Lady Warriors. Good start para sa Water Defenders. 3-point lead earlier. Pero ito, mababawasan sa 2 as Crystal Rivers troops to the service line for the first time in this match.
Maganda yung block nila kay Jeng Boli and let's see kung si Boli ay makakalaro ng almost 100% kahit nga mayroon siyang shoulder problem na iniinda outside yung serve ni Crystal Rivers. At tingnan mo naman yung mga fans ng Water Defenders.
Kailangan.
Tsaka ang ganda nung call-out music natin kanina. Queen and we will rock you.
Kumbaga, ibuhos na sa suporta. 10 service aces in the last game para dito sa Bali Pure.
Nice reception or dig para kay Keddy pagkatapos ng palo ni Pablo. At yun, on the line yung tip ni Boli papunta sa likod, Coach Ronnie.
Ganda ng pwesto, ang ganda ng placing. 4 na papuntos na kalamangan sa pagpasok sa first technical timeout.
Ang hiyawan ng mga fans ng Water Defenders dahil lamang ang kanilang koponan ngayon ng 8-4 sa set number 1 kontra sa Lady Warriors. Ang laban na to, game number 2, hatid sa inyo ng Ribisco, making delightful moments possible anytime, anywhere. Ito po ang finals ng Reinforced Conference. Kung manaig dito ang Lady Warriors, tapos na po ang boxing. Dahil sila na po ang makakakuha ng championship ang Water Defenders. Umaasa lang na mapapahaba to sa game number 3. Keddy with a service ace. Coach Ronnie, mukhang inaangat niya yung level ng kanyang laro pagkatapos nga makatala lang ng 8 points sa game number 1.
I believe meron ng 3 puntos itong si Jenny Keddy para dito sa team ng Water Defenders. Third best reinforcement. You talk about scoring itong si Jenny Keddy. Number 7 with 158 total points heading into game 2 of the finals.
At mainit ang simula ngayon ng Water Defenders. Grabe sa pag-atake. Grabe ang offense ang ipinapakita.
At makikita mo walang letdown kahit natalo dun sa ating first match. At yan po si Risa Sato ang hinirang na first best middle blocker bago po magsimula itong laban. Gayon din itong si Mel Gohing na tinuring namang best libero of the competition.
At grabe naman, may bago tayong view, Coach Ronnie, the ground view. Nakita nyo kanina.
Nice, ha?
Oh! Naghihirapan ng ating
pero ito,
cameraman na si Gerald
Kasamang
Pervin.
Eric, top view, ground view, 7-point lead. Hawak ng Water Defenders laban sa Lady Warriors.
Right? It's just the start of the game, but she's already tired. It means that we're not getting good passes. You can settle down. You can settle down. Make some decent passes. We're gonna be good. Right? Don't give them free balls. Don't give them free chances to get us, to get a hard hit. If we get a good pass, we get good enough offense. We're gonna be good.
Let's go, let's go.
Go, God is good, girls!
Well, si Coach Abella, nabanggit niya nga kanina, si Shola Alvarez hindi nakakalaro ngayon para sa Lady Warriors. Ang isang issue na bring up ni Coach Abella sa media nung pagkatapos nila manalo ng game number 1. We don't have a problem getting leads, but we have problems in sustaining them. We just have to address that through our mental toughness. Pero ngayon, wala silang lead, Coach Ronnie, sila ang naghahabol. At yun ang gustong baliktarin ngayon ni Coach Abella.
Kadalasan pagkatapos ng isang laro, ang mga coaches, lalong-lalo na paggaling sa pagkatalo, they adjust their game plan. Of course, all that is based doon sa nakita nila sa kalaban. At yung isang bagong kalabang nakita nila sa kabila, si Crystal Rivers. Subalit, paano nila atakihin ang depensa ng kalaban? Paano nila didepensa yung opensa ng kanilang katapat? And right now, seems to be working para kay Coach Roger Gurayev. Opensa, depensa. Ngayon naman ang Lady Warriors ang kinakailangan mag-adjust because right now they're behind by 7, 12-5 dito sa ating unang set.
Ano ba ang nagbago sa opensa? Meron bang iniba si Coach Roger Gurayev, Coach Ronnie, dahilan kung bakit ganito kaganda, ganito kadominante yung laro nila sa set number 1?
Well, unang-una, nabigyan ng maagang puntos itong si Jenny Keddy. I think defensively, they played better sa early points natin. Pero kung makikita mo, yung dig defense, yung dig passes, mas maayos na pupunta kay Jasmine Abor. At yun naman ang pinunto ni Coach Jan Abella kanina. Sandali pa lamang yung ating laban. Pagod na si Giselle C. dahil hindi siya mabigyan ng steal sets. Hindi siya mabigyan nung, kumbaga, first ball na maipapasa niya ng maayos para maka-atake sila ng mas matindi.
Ito, free ball. Magandang pasa. Giselle C. sa gitna. Dadang na block ni Sato at pupuntos na naman ang Water Defenders. Napakaganda, napakatibay ng floor defense, reception na binanggit kanina ni Boli nung nakausap siya ni Angelique Manto. Yung mga kailangan nilang ayusin dahil yun ang naging problema ng game number 1.
Risa Sato continues to play her best volleyball dito sa ating Premier Volleyball League. At nagpapatunay na talagang she has blossomed in the very first conference of the PVL. But Michelle Strizak strikes back. Sa akin, para sa akin, ang opinion ko, ito yung best attack form sa ating mga reinforcements. Of course, that does not guarantee that she is the best import, pero ang ganda picture-perfect form para dito kay Michelle Strizak.
Ordas, check ball.
Aiko Ordas.
So wait a minute, wala yatang itinawag. Ang puntos para sa Lady Warriors.
Maniwalag yun, overhit yung palo ni Aiko Ordas. They only had 21 errors dun sa pagkatalo sa Game 1. 31 para naman sa Lady Warriors. Gretzel Saltones, 3-time NCAA MVP. MVP ng Open Conference last year sa ating V-League. Leading scorer para sa kanila dito sa Game 1 na pagkatalo. Once again, hard to stop. Almost very hard to defend pag nakabuelo ng maaga.
C, punta kay Rivers. Oh, Keddy, ang ganda ng depensa sa net. Free ball naman para sa Water Defenders. Nabor, Keddy, yes!
And she is the top blocker. Locals reinforcement sa Hanay, numero 1, 39 kill blocks para dito kay Jenny Keddy. Right now, I believe already 4 points out of the first 15 para sa Bali Pure. And that's halfway dun sa kabuong 8 puntos niya in 4 sets sa Game 1 loss ng Water Defenders.
Strizak, nakapik. And may error, net violation kontra sa Lady Warriors. Water Defenders, lamang dito, 16-8 kontra sa Lady Warriors. Set number 1 of game number 2. Pakinggan natin ngayon ang tinig ng ating mga...
We're back to this game. Risa Sato serving for the Water Defenders. Medyo lumolobo na nga ang lead nitong girls in blue-ish. Tignan mo naman, half yung score.
mas intense talaga ang ating water defenders in this first set.
Crystal Rivers, but that was too strong for her. And the point goes to the water defenders to extend their lead. 17-8 na po ang score nila.
Well, we are seeing a lot of unforced errors coming from this Lady Warriors squad. Kaya ito naman mas lalong napapalayo ang score ng water defenders in this first set.
So what do you think the Lady Warriors have to do aside from take care of those, unforced errors-ish?
Well, they... just as I say that, they have to maximize on their transitional hits coming from defense kasi they're defending really well din naman eh. But the problem is the reception. Kanina mas the water defenders are serving much harder over this Lady Warrior squad. So I guess itong parte ng aspeto ng volleyball ang kailangan nilang pagtuunan ng pansin in this first set.
Tama ka dyan, and we are seeing great defense from both teams right now.
Ayun, nadinig niyo si Ish Polvorosa. Atin na yung Blue Eagle kasama si Billy Capistrano. And nadinig nga natin si Ish, sabi niya, Coach Ronnie, mas mabibigat yung serves ng water defenders. At doon nga nahihirapan. Sabi nga kanina ni Coach Abella, yung passing ninyo, si Giselle C, nabanggit mo, Coach, panay ang takbo. Parito dahil sa kakahabol ng bola.
Wala ka nang magagawa dun sa unang 24 points. They were down 16-8 after the second technical timeout. Pero ngayon, meron kang magagawa para maidwelta sana yung kanilang kinalalagyan. 2 straight points para dito sa Lady Warriors. Yung transition offense na sinasabi ni Ish kanina. After defense, now you can go to your offense. But right now, stopping that 2-point run ng Lady Warriors as the water defenders scores once again sa kanilang sariling transition offense. And that's a quick play. Quick low set ni Jasmine Nabor para kay Jenny Kelly. Jenny Kelly leading all scorers dito sa ating unang set. Jasmine Nabor named as the best setter earlier dito po sa ating Premier Volleyball League.
Si John, sabi, go water defenders, kaya niyan. Jen Kelly and Risa Sato, #PBL on ABS-CBN. Mga nagtitweet po, itag nyo lang po at ABS-CBN Sports para mabasa namin kayo. Go water defenders, go PBL on ABS-CBN. Hindi pa natatapos ang conference pero excited na kami sa pagbabalik nyo. Watching all the way from Dagupan City. Magbabalik po tayo All Filipino Conference, July 1. Yeah, so mga 15 days lang. Alvin, Coach Ronnie at kasamang Eric, salamat Alvin. #PBL on ABS-CBN. Natutuwa naman kami na nahilig kang manood ng volleyball at tinututukan mo ang ating reinforced conference ng Premier Volleyball League. Anong kailangan gawin, Coach Ronnie, nitong Lady Warriors? Mukhang nangangapa sila dito at nung nabasa ng water defenders kung paano dumipensa kay Crystal Rivers sa buong koponan ng Lady Warriors, parang wala silang solusyon so far sa set number 1.
Una talagang kinakailangan mabawasan nila yung kanilang unforced errors. Doon sila nasaktan ng maaga. Paano kang pupuntos kung regalong puntos ang ibibigay mo? Pero ito, dadang nakakatulong. Janet Panaga, pilit tumutulong. Kalamangan na nanatili sa pito. Janet Panaga named as the second best middle blocker this conference. Dindin Pacres, best opposite spiker. Pero itong si Mel Gohing, best libero. At ang ating pong MVP kanina lamang, binanggit si Alyssa Valdez. Siya rin ang ating first best outside spiker. Ahead of Gretzel Soltones, who was named as the second best outside spiker.
7-point lead para sa water defenders. Pablo, naabangan ng dati niyang teammate na si Aiko Ordaz sa National University. Espelita, bagong pasok. Nabor, papunta kay Bolly. Bolly, outs or no? Natik na ikaw ay pataas pero binaba ng ating Lions judge on the line. Ang tama ng bola at 8 ngayon ang kalabangan ng water defenders.
And this is how veterans play when they're on the brink. Merong isang level na kinukuha, kantong-kanto, dinala sa 5. 8 puntos kalamangan dito ng water defenders laban sa Lady Warriors.
Kailangan natin yung dalawang skills na yun. Wala pa tayong nabablock, di ba? Hindi natin mahahabol yan. Hindi natin mamapalit yung labang, hindi tayo nakakablock. Wala pa rin tayo nadidepensa na maayos na bola. Ha? Let's go! Angat lang.
1 point at a time. Let's go. Upper hook, upper side.
Well, lumalayo na to, Coach Ronnie, kaya nga nabahala ang fans at si Coach Abella napatawag ng timeout. 8 hahabulin, 5 na lang ang kailangan ng water defenders para mabulsa ulit yung set number 1.
Blocking at floor defense. hinahanap ni Coach John Abella. Meron siyang adjustment sa kanyang opensa. Espelita coming in for Giselle C. Pero ang problema sa first ball pa lamang, dumadaus-dus na ang depensa rito ng Lady Warriors. Jenny Keddy coming back with vengeance. Oo, sabi nga natin, sigurado hindi nakatulog yan sa pagkatalo nila. Alam niya, nagkulang siya. Alam niya, kailangan siyang trumabaho, double the effort on offense, and likewise, triple the effort defensively para mababa naman yung efficiency nitong si Rivers, Strizak at itong si Myla Pablo.
Kyle Bumuseno, bagong pasok, Sato na abangan ni Panaga. Nabor, papalo, may check ball ba? Walang itinawag, pupuntos ang Lady Warriors.
At ang ating best scoring setter ay hindi kumonekta roon. Itong si Jasmine Nabor, number 32 in scoring with a total of 71 points to lead all setters. Si Giselle sila po yung sumunod, who scored 50 points so far heading into game number 2.
Boli, block din ni Pomoceno. 2 straight points para sa Lady Warriors at nagpapadya sila ng isang matinding pagbalik dito sa set number 1.
Ang disadvantage lamang talaga ni Crystal Rivers is yung familiarity niya sa opposition. We talk about familiarity. Kabisado naman ni Kai at nitong si Panaga kung ano ang estilo ng mga wing spikers, and they were able to block and score earlier. Ngayon naman, bumawi si Risa Sato. Kumpiyansado, determinado, Sato Sanchez, Domo Arigato, 8-point lead to tie the second biggest advantage nila Jasmine Nabor, nila Risa Sato at ang kabuuan ng Water Defenders.
Sato nakatala ng 7 points sa pagkatalo nila in game number 1. Panaga na abangan, hindi yata tumawid sa net yun, no?
Masyadong mababa yung pasa ng Espelita, and again, an unforced error, and this has been a nightmare of a first set. And this is hardly close to what we saw in Game 1 na kung saan lahat ng sets halos identical yung 25-22 na talaan hanggang sa pumalo sa extended 26-24 na bilang doon sa fourth and final set.
Nepomuceno, cross court. Nasa low ni Nabor. Boli, masyadong dikit sa net. Outside yung palo. Naghahanap sila ng check ball dito. First referee, Yul Benosa. Nakatingin sa second referee. Tinawag ang second referee at ang lines judge. Tingnan natin.
May check sa'yo? Sa'yo wala? Wala?
Pero may tinawag na check ball si Yul Benosa, ang first referee, pagkatapos makipag-usap sa kanyang mga lines judge.
Manipis na check.
Sabi nga, nadinig natin, ano? Parang yung second referee yung nagsabi, ano?
Yes.
Jeff Lopez, yung nagsabi, may manipis na check.
Mga linesmen natin, sabi wala silang nakita. And this translates to a 10-set point count para dito sa team ng Water Defenders.
Grabe bumawi, Coach Ronnie, ano? Talagang nagbigay ng senyales dito. Hindi basta-basta kaming tataboy dito sa game number 2. Yung palo na yon, tinawag na outside.
Bihira naman ng bagito rito sa Water Defenders. Probably si Risa Sato. Pero national player na to. Laro na rin sa National University. At maging yung mga reinforcements nila, batak na yun.
Oo.
Generally. As in the longest tenured guest player in the history of the B-League.
Naglaro San Sebastian, naglaro sa Ateneo. Espelita, adalin kay Strizak. Andun si Pantone. Urdas, Bobuelo. Yung maganda yung first ball ni Dadang. Free ball kung maitatawid. Yes! Soltones, Nabor, Sato. Buhay pa ng first touch pero hindi na naiangat ni Strizak. At doon magtatapos ang ating set number 1. Very convincing win para kila Jen Boli at ang Water Defenders. Tingnan natin yung huling puntos.
Baga parang
depensa, Coach Ronnie, at opensa, no?
High-octane offense para dito sa Water Defenders. Kargado bawat palo, determinado bawat defensive stop, and just like that, 10-point lead, 10-point win in the first set, 25-15.